Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are watching the 2010 American action fantasy film called The Sorcerer's Apprentice. In 740 AD, in England, the mighty magician Merlin has three apprentices: Balthazar Blade, Veronica Olison, and Maxim Horvath. Horvath betrays his master by joining forces with the evil sorceress Modern Fay. Morgana mortally wounds Merlin before Veronica is able to rip Morgana's soul from her body and absorbs it in her own. As Morgana attempts to kill Veronica by possessing her from within, Balthazar stops her by imprisoning Morgana and Veronica in the Grimhole, a magic prison in the shape of a nesting doll. Before dying, Merlin gives Balthazar a giant figurine that will identify the Prime Merlinian, Merlin's descendant and the only one able to defeat Morgana. While he researches for his descendant throughout history, Balthazar imprisons Morgan's sorcerers who try to release Morgana, including Horvath, into successive layers on the Grimhole. So in 2000, in New York City, the Prime Merlinian is revealed to be a 10-year-old Dave Stadler who encounters Balthazar in his Manhattan antique store after straying from his school field trip. When Balthazar gives Dave Merlin's trident figurine, the statue comes to life and wraps itself around the boy's finger to form a ring. When Balthazar goes to retrieve a book meant to teach magic, Dave accidentally opens the Grimhole, releasing the imprisoned Horvath. While battling for possession of the Grimhole, Balthazar and Horvath are imprisoned in the ancient Chinese urn with a 10-year lock curse. Dave is then ridiculed by his classmate when he claims he saw magic, only to find the shop empty. He is faced with severe bullying and is misdiagnosed with hallucination caused by a glucose imbalance, whilst nevertheless keeping the ring. 10 years later, Dave, who is now 20 years old, is a physics student in NYU and meets his childhood crush Betty. He immediately becomes smitten with her and repairs the transmitting mast of the radio station she works at after is struck by lightning. A 10-year imprisonment curse of the urns ends, releasing Horvath and Balthazar. Horvath pursues Dave and the Grimhole. Balthazar rescues Dave riding an animated steel eagle adapted from a Chrysler building gargoyle. Horvath releases the witch Abigail Williams, who uses her to kidnap Betty, then steals her magic and pendant focus. He threatens to kill Betty, therefore forcing Dave to surrender the Grimhole and his ring. Balthazar goes after Horvath in Battery Park, sure that Dave without his ring will be killed. Horvath releases Morgana, who begins the rising spell while Horvath animates the charging bull structure and commands it to attack Balthazar. Dave arrives and stuns Horvath with a Tesla coil tied to Balthazar's car while Balthazar's eagle flies away from the bull. Betty disrupts the rising spell, stunning Morgana. Balthazar takes Morgana's body and soul and Veronica into himself. But Morgana escapes and tries to incinerate them. Dave attempts to stop her without his ring and succeeds, proving that he is the prime Merlinian. Morgana shoots plasma bolts at the tree and overwhelming Balthazar and Veronica's shield spell. It kills Balthazar, and when he bodily intercepts a bolt meant for Veronica, Dave makes another larger Tesla crawl out of the stress lamp post and power line to overwhelm her, and then fires a plasma barrage which finally destroys her. He revives Balthazar by restarting his heart with plasma shocks, and Balthazar reunites with Veronica. They find Betty Tears and fly to France for breakfast on Balthazar's eagle, and in the post-credit scene, Horvath retrieves his head from Balthazar's shop.
Of course you do. You locked him inside the grim hold. Whoops. Opened it.